And it's Cornette in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the Boston 5. Now Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. Pass to Wilkins. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Tatum kicks to Holiday. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Green, he's checked in for Dominique Wilkins.
Draymond Green.
Jacksonville on D. Here's Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Durant, nice follow-up by KD. Boy, he is really relentless.
Oh, the persistence on the glass. Durant's high motor on full display there.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now a timeout called by Boston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Pritchard. Rebounded by Jacksonville.
Look, that's a coach's nightmare. Your player has an easy chance to score and blows it by trying to do too much.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pritchard passes to Queta. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
With the floater, and it's sent back by Sabonis. Green, the pass to Sabonis. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Boston trails by 8. This is it to Springer. Over Green. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so Green will bring it up for Jacksonville. Sabonis, the pass to Halliburton. Out to Doncic. They get it back.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
So it's the Celtics now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Holiday, the pass to Queta. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And Boston has possession after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
Well, he led it with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And now the first timeout called here for Jacksonville. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a three-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Big group substitution here for Jacksonville. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Sabonis. Durant comes in for Green. Irving's checked in for Halliburton. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now, here is Lawson. He has yet to score. Off target from outside. Boston trails by 8. White with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Out to the wing. Rodman against White. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Brown now atop the key. There's the pass to Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. Over Lawson. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Jacksonville leading by 8. On the wing, Irving. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Brown outside. Outside, White. Here's Porzingis. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. 35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's good, 2 points. Durant's got the lead up to 12 now for Jacksonville.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
He gets that one.
And folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
White against Irving. And White slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The first free throw is good.
Kevin Durant, 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. And we've reached halftime in this one. Jacksonville leads by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The away team, 28.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Porzingis is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Green, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. So it's Boston now, following the score by Jacksonville.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
The 3 for Doncic. Porzingis with the rebound. Rodman kicks to Doncic from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton finds Rodman. Good ball movement here by Jacksonville. Just 5 to shoot. And that one drops. Doncic has got 13 points.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And Jacksonville making a change here. Durant's checked in. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Pritchard. A 3-pointer, no good. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Jacksonville. Launches it. Oh, Doncic from way outside.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease. Tatum drives in, lays it up and banks it in. That's now 8 points for Jason Tatum. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Durant's got the lead up to 14 now for Jacksonville.